Hey, I'm Sweeney on Kickin' Country.
Here we are with Sweeney. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, how's life been treating out on the road here?
It's good. It's a little chilly, but it was 76 at home. I live in Austin, and I left to come to Nashville, and then that was where we started this trip, and then we got colder and colder and colder as the days went by. And so now I don't know exactly how cold it is outside, but it's pretty chilly.
It's very cold out here in Ohio. So you got a brand new album out, just came out a few months ago back last year, well barely into 2012 here, but tell us about the new album, what people can expect from it that maybe have not bought it or don't know about the album yet.
Well, it's really heavily influenced by traditional country music, and I'm really proud of it because I wrote 7 of the 10 songs on there, so I'm always happy when that happens. I don't really care who wrote the song, like I just want the best songs, but that record I'm super proud of because there's 7 that are mine. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. Now take us into like some of the songwriting process, because I know you wrote with a handful of different artists and writers as well.
It just depends. I mean, everybody asks that, and they're like, so do you only write at your house? Do you write in the morning? Do you write in the afternoon? And there's no like method to it. I mean, sometimes it's through like a writing appointment in Nashville that you've had set up for 2 months. Sometimes it's because you've had too many beers and it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you just think you need to write a song, or, then a lot of the like actual writing appointments have come from my manager setting up different appointments with, like Radney Foster and stuff like that. But then there's friends that I write with, Monty Holmes, who's a huge writer, and he's just taken me under his wing as far as teaching me things, and Jay Clementi, and then my best friend and I write. I mean, it's just all different, so it can vary.
Yeah. And then you have the new, one of your latest singles is Drink Myself Single, but the one maybe a lot of people have heard on the radio is From a Table Away.
Mm-hmm.
Now you wrote that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now what was it like whenever you first, you're driving, you're maybe on the bus or going down the road, and it popped on the road. What was where were you at, and what was the reaction?
The first time I heard that song was in May of 2010, and it hadn't even been released yet, but we were in Iowa doing a radio event, and Andy Elliott from The Hawk played it, and I was just about to come out of my skin because it's cool. I mean, people that say, oh yeah, it's cool, I'm like, no, it's really cool. It's really cool to hear it.
Yeah, because I mean, going from you co-wrote it and then to recording it and then it's got to be an amazing
it's like
experience.
The equivalent. I don't have kids, but I mean, I'm assuming it's the equivalent of your kid graduating from college. So where you raise it and try to make it do what it needs to do and everything, and then send it to high school, and then it goes to college.
Yeah.
Table away.
Now, your new single, Drink Myself Single, what was that like writing it and whenever you perform it and sing it?
That's actually my favorite song on the whole record, and that came from kind of a joke. Monty Holmes and I wrote that, and it was one of the first times that we had ever written together, and I had had a really bad day. And I kind of almost wanted to cancel the appointment because I didn't really know him. And it was at night. It was at 5 o'clock p.m., right? Which means I wouldn't have been out of there till 9 o'clock. And I was trying to talk myself into wanting to go. And then I was like, oh, some really good songs come out of stuff like this. Just go get some beer and take it over to his publishing company. Who cares? I mean, I just didn't care. And I walked in with my 6-pack of beer, and he had a bottle of wine already cracked open, and I'm like, oh good, okay, well this is going to go a lot better than I thought. And I was like, okay, so I've got this title. And so we wrote it in an hour, and now he's like my Nashville dad, and we've become really good friends, and we write a lot together now.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink myself single tonight.
show rituals? Do you have anything you like to do before a show?
Well, I do this thing for my whole life, pretty much. Well, since I've been around Sharpies, I've always drawn little smiley faces on my hand, and yeah, and there's a remnants of one from last night. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. But I always give those to myself and to my band, and usually I'll make one of them kind of off color, or make one of them making a weird face or something like that, or write something weird on one of them. So, but that's pretty much it. I don't really do anything like there's a lot of people that do like ritual kind of things, and I don't really do ritual-esque things.
Just Sharpies. Just Sharpie smileys.
Anything with Sharpies and smiley faces, I'm good.
Where can people find Sunny Sweeney online if they want to connect with you online?
I've got a Facebook page, MySpace page. Those are both myspace.com/Sunny Sweeney and then Facebook.com/Sunny Sweeney. And my newest thing is I'm obsessed with Twitter. I'm trying not to be, though, and I fought it for so long, and now I'm kind of like really starting to get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on there a lot. Like my mom's even on it. She's like, "You tweet too much."
Look out, Blake Shelton. Right?